don't know exactly what to talk about today, but I'm wondering and trying to figure a way out of this. Because to me, what I see happening is that they are killing people, you know. And I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid of death at all. But it annoys me that most people can't see it through this. I mean, I don't know most people, but just seeing, online, Twitter, Facebook, because that's where I get uh, to see what people think. But I don't really know what they think, all of them. But what seemed to be happening is that most people are supporting these measures of security and safety, and they really don't see anything strange. In fact, what they do, they fight those who see something strange in all this. So I'm kind of losing hope a little bit. Maybe that's is how it's meant to be. Certainly is not how I want this to end, but I'm really trying to figure out like what can you do, because the impact I personally have is so minuscule. Seeing the stats the other day, I posted, 7.8 billion people. If everyone is can only really access to so little, even those who have like 5 million followers and they trying to spread this stuff, they have such a little tiny weeny impact. I mean, it doesn't look like that they're in such a tiny. It looks like people are waking up, but when you look at the bulk of human population, it seems like it's very little. So I don't see how this can work out, because really people seem not to see it through this. I don't know. And I'm trying to think like why is it so clear to me or to some other people, and why is it not so clear to other people? Actually, why is it so clear the opposite? That the government is trying to protect everyone from a virus, and we're doing all this mask and washing hands and social distancing, all because there is a virus, and like this we keep the virus down, and they completely overlook, what everybody is eating, all the chemicals we're using, all this radiation from Wi-Fi and mobile towers, let alone now 5G, let alone now the vaccine. All these things, I'm really trying to think, how did I get to the point of being able to see this so clearly, and why some people, most people, they don't. And if I think about it, it's because for different situations that happened to me, and I arrived there slowly, I guess. And but long time ago, when I was like 18 or 19, I stopped going to the doctor. Now I'm 40 in a few weeks. So since I think last time I went to doctor I was 19 or maybe 20. My mother argued with me that I was 22 because I did it before going to departing to London. But I remember I went because I had some skin problem, and also they take a blood test because my mother wanted me to check out. And then the blood test, the results, I went to the doctor and he says, yeah, your cholesterol is high, something like this. I think I remember eating, you have to eat less pizza, something like this. I don't know. But since that day, he gave me some stuff to take also. I never took them. And then I don't know what got into me that I didn't want to to take any medicines at all any longer, which I used to before. If I had headache, I take aspirins. I took all kind of things, because my parents, they always had this drawer with lots of uh, drugs, medical drugs. It's quite normal, in my family, everybody taking medicine. I don't know what got into me that say no, no more medicine, and I haven't been taking any medication since I was 19, so more than 20 years. Never been back to the doctor, never been taking any medication. And before, I used to be sick sometimes, but what I did, I just took care of myself. I ate well, what I thought it was eating well. I was, resting, and if I had fever, the fever would go. If I had a cold, the cold would go. But then recently, then when I changed my diet, I started eating very differently, and I felt more confident. And I changed the way I was also thinking, so I was feeling less stressed and all that. I started really. I stopped completely having any issues, anything at all, at all. Now it's been 5 years. Last time I was in India, I got this amoeba. It's like a parasite. I was in a campus volunteering, and he got a few people, and eventually I got a piece of bread uh, hidden from a friend. He had some bread because we didn't allow this kind of things. But anyway, we had this piece of bread with some peanut butter or something, and I started feeling sick. I had this amoeba, and I felt sick, and I felt I had to go and shit every, I don't know, 1 hour, and I had high fever. But what I did, I just stopped eating. I relaxed in bed. I really relaxed. I really tried to relax and drink some water and just don't eat. And after 2 days, it was completely gone. And people came, oh, yeah, you can go to the hospital if you want. They took care of me, but I say, look, it's fine. Then they came back with some medicine, like, oh, this is natural, you can take this. Then they come back with some food. I say, no, 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 don't worry. I'll stop eating until I feel better. And I'm not suggesting anything to you. Don't put me in trouble. I'm just sharing my experience, my human experience. And basically, and some other things happened to me. One time I had some issue on my knee. A long time ago, I was in London, 2003, and I went to the hospital, and my leg was like stuck. I couldn't stand. I couldn't put my leg straight, and the nurse say, "Oh, it's fine." She touched one knee, she touched the other. She said, "Look, they're the same. You have nothing." I say, "But you don't understand. You just need to pull my leg. Help me because it's stuck. I cannot." Anyway, I'm not gonna tell you the whole thing, but I completely lost trust of the medical industry, the hospital. I know some people will say, "Yeah, but they can be very helpful. I want to see you if this happened to you, what you're gonna do, blah 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 blah." But this is my experience, okay? I don't believe in the way we are being cured or healed at all. And I don't believe our lifestyles, the government and society so easily put shit into our body, like selling all kind of food, all kind of chemicals, all kind of. It's crazy. It's unbelievable the amount of like shit we are exposed every day throughout our lives, every single day. When in reality, we could be in nature, we could grow plenty of food, each family could grow their own food, we could drink clean water, breathe fresh air, have a home with natural building, and you will be happy and healthy. But no, this is all this old thing that we need to go to work and we need to do this and that. All this is crazy, I believe. I believe that if you drop any human being into the forest and he had to kind of find his way to survival, and he could, live a generation or two, he would end up building a very different society than where we are now. Just one man, because with his own knowledge. But we have all the knowledge of the university of the whole world, and we came up with this. No, this isn't the best we can do. This is something behind this. And to me, I researched into this stuff. I found my own conclusion. I know there is something behind this. I know this is normal, but majority of people believe this is normal. This is just how it's supposed to be, and everybody else is crazy for questioning it. So yeah, I'm just wondering these things today. At the end, I feel I don't fear anything. I feel I've already won. I feel I can handle anything happening to me. And I'm just watching, and I'm trying to work towards the manifestation of what I want to see happening in the world, which is people living their potential and society living their potential is potential. But today I'm a bit like, is this gonna happen? I don't know. This is yeah. Well, like every movie, if it's if you're not making it very hard, the movie is not interesting, I guess. But yeah, I think that's all I have to say for today. This is me today. That's what I'm wondering about. And let's see how this evolves. Some people are waking up to this different truth. I'm not gonna say people are waking up to the truth. I don't want to claim I have the truth in my hands, but it seems like people are waking up to the same conclusion I woke up to. But it seems like many people don't, and they actually go against, and without, because this whole thing is happening through the support of the people. If people don't support this isn't gonna happen. But majority of people take information from media, from the mainstream media, and automatically that information programmed their mind through very simple techniques, and then spit back whatever they heard, and then they fight to defend this belief caused by the information given by the mainstream media. And I think maybe most people, they didn't experience themselves, they didn't really connect to the inside of themselves, because when you do, I felt it. I've been meditating a lot in the past couple of years. I've been really doing like 1 hour a day, every day, even more sometimes. And you really get something, like you can really see through some bullshit that you see in society so clearly. So I guess, yeah, until people, know thyself, until people, they understand themselves, they just have to believe what they're seeing, instead of believing what they're feeling and then seeing what they're believing. They have to, whatever they see, they will believe, and they will cause the opposite. Anyway, thank you for watching.